You're welcome to my channel, Mindset Academy, where we want to solve the problem that is displayed at the right hand side of the screen. And the question says, Figure 9 shows a plan and the front elevation of a shaped block. Use the given layout to draw the block in 1 point perspective, right? So when you talk about perspective, we're saying that perspective is a method of graphical representation of an object on a single plane called the picture plane. So what I'm going to do first of all is I'm going to reproduce that figure that is displayed at the right side of the screen on my drawing sheet, right? So the first thing I'm going to do is I'll draw an horizontal line this way. Can you see that? And I'll draw a vertical line this way. Can you see that? Now, the next thing that I'm going to do here is that from this base here, we are given that will be representing our ground line. So this base here will be representing what? I'll call it my GL, as you can see from the screen, right? That will be the what? The ground line. Now from the ground line to the horizontal line to the horizon line is what? Is 65. So I'm going to measure 65 from this point. So from 0 to 65. You can see that. Now I'll draw another line that way. I'll draw another line that way from there, this way. So the line you're seeing there, that would be my what? My HL, the horizon line, as you can see from the screen. Now the next one, from the horizon line to the picture plane line is given to be what? 35. So I'm going to measure 35 from this point here, from 0 to what? 35. That will be where my picture plane line will be, right? So I am going to draw my horizontal line this way. So this is what? My PPL, picture plane line. Can you see that? Now aside that, from the horizon line, we have a point called what? The vanishing point and the SP. Is that okay now? So to get to the vanishing point here, we'll move what? So what we'll do first of all is to draw out the diagram first. We'll take our picture plane line as our reference line. So the length of this line is given to be 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 15 will give us what? 45. So from this point here, I'll measure 45. So from 0 to 45. From 0 to what? 45. So this is 45 here. All together, and I'll thicken it just once and for all. Then the height is given to be 50, as you can see from here. So I'm going to measure 50 millimeter upward from 0 right to 50 here. So I can easily just thicken it that way around, this way. Hope you can see that. Then I will close it up from here. Paint line first. Then before I'll take it up to this point here. Then I can easily close it here. You can see that. Now the next one I'll do here is start measuring 10 millimeter, as you can see from the diagram, from here I'll measure 10 from 0. This is 10, 10, 10, and what? 15. So I'm going to close it up from this point. 10 from this point. 10 from this point. 10. You can see that? Now, the next thing is on the ground line. This is the front elevation here. So on the ground line, we have what is called the what? This is the plan here. So on the ground line, we have what is called the front elevation, right? So I'm going to project all these points downward, as you can see from the diagram. From here, from here, from here, and here, right? And the height is given to be 15 and 10, like 25, all the height. So we have from here, we have 15, then we have what? 10. So I'll close them up this way, and I'll close it up this way. So from the diagram, from here to here is thickened, leave a space, then here also is thickened, right? Then here, from the diagram, from here to here is thickened, leave a space, then here is thickened, then the base, everything is what? Is thickened. I can easily close here up. Hope you can see that, right? So we successfully reproduced the figure. We're not done yet. We are told that the vanishing point is 75 millimeter away from the main diagram, right? I mean, it is 65 millimeters, you can see here, from the main diagram, right? So from here, I will measure 65 on this point here. From 0, this is 65 here. That point there will be my what? My VP. Then I'll draw a vertical line downward this way. Right? So this is my VP. Then to get my SP, which is called the station point, where we are stationed, given is 12 millimeter from the what? VP. So I'll measure 12 millimeter downward, as you can see from the diagram, from 0 to 12. So this point you see here is my SP, station point. So this is what we have here and what we have here, right? So what we're going to do is to give you a good insight of what they are trying to make us understand here, is that I'm going to give you, I'll draw the isometric view of this figure. I'll draw it here. So you're going to understand what they are trying to tell us, right? So just watch and see what I am about to do here. So this is what we have here, right? So when you assemble these two diagrams, you get this. You're not asked to do this. I'm only doing this to enhance your understanding. So let me start naming them. Let me say this is point 1, this is point 2, point 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 here where they meet hidden line, 13, right? 14 here, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. There's a point where this line where this line meets with this. At this point here, I'll call it 20, right? And this is meeting at that point 22 here. It's just the hidden line, the part you cannot see, right? So that is 20. So if I should represent them here, we know that looking at it from this side, you'll be seeing here. So this is 1, 1. On top of 1, 1, and the same line with 20, so I'll say 1, comma 20. 18 is here too. 18 on the same line with 19, 18, comma 19. That's when you're looking at this direction. 16, comma 17. Right? Then here 14, comma 15. Then the next one 12, comma what? 12, comma 13. Then this one 6, comma 7. The next one 4, comma 5. Then the baseline here 2, comma 3. Then on top here 8, comma 9. And 10, comma 11. Can you see that? Then from the plan, looking at it from the top this way, coming down. So on this same line here, 18, comma 1, right? This will be 18, comma 1. So here will be 18, comma 1. This will be 18, comma 1. The other side will be 19, comma 20. Here will be 16, 14. Here will be 10, 12. Talking about looking it down. 8, 6. 4, comma 2. 5, comma 3. 9, comma 7. 11, comma 13. 17, comma 15. You can see that this is what we have here. So this is just telling you what we have. You're not supposed to do this. It's just an explanation. Now what you do is you start projecting all these points aside from the line that is the point that is touching the picture plane line. You will not project those points. You only project the point that is not touching the picture plane line. So you see that all these points here are touching the picture plane line all together. And also you project all these points. So let's start from the front elevation and project them to what? To the vanishing point. So you project the front elevation to the vanishing point, all those points like this, to this point, 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 this, to this point. So that's what I've done. Now this is project all those points from the front elevation to what? The vanishing what? Vanishing point. Now the next one now is the station point. Now you project all these points to the station point. So we'll take them one after the other for better understanding. So if I should take 5, comma 3, right? If I should take 5, comma 3 here to the station point. Now where it cuts the PPL, this is the PPL, where it cuts the PPL, you will bring it down this way, right? Now the question you ask yourself is, this is 5, right? And this is 5 here. That means it's falling on this line of 5 here. Altogether, it's falling on that point of 5 there. Because we have 5 here, and we have on this point here, we have 5. Are we good now? So if I project this point here, where 5 meet 5 is at this point. So the next point here will be 5. Because we already said this is 4 here. Are we good now? So this point here is 5. So if you look at this, we have 4 and 5. Now if I come again, on that same line we have 3. So this is 3 here. So if this is 2, right? This is the point 2. The next point will be what? 3. Because we have 3 here. So this is where the 3 is. That is 2 points. So I'm going to join them together this way. Then if you notice it, 2 and 3, 4 and 2 on the same point, right? Then 5 and 3 on the same point. They are all on the same point. So I'll just come here and I'll connect from 3 to what? To this point, 3 to 2. From 3 to 2. Then from 5 to 4. From 5 to 4. You can see that. They will come again. We'll take the next point. From the next point to the SP, this is 9,7. I'll take it there. Right, let me make it more visible so you can see that. So where it touches the picture plane line, you project it downward, right? This way. Now you now look at, we're talking about 9,7. So let's say that this is the 9,7 here. We already have 9 here and we have 9 here. So the next point will be what? Will be 7. Start thinking now. So on that line where it meets this line here, we're getting our 0.7. Can you see that? It's at this point here. So that will be 0.7. So 9 and 7, right? Now the next one again is on that same line again. We have 7 now. We have 9 and 8 here. Sorry, if I have this 8, then 9 to this 9 here. Then the next one is 6 and 7. So from 6 I have 7. So I'll trace it from that point 6. It's meeting on this line here. And that will be for my what? My 0.7. So I'm going to join them together this way. So join 6 and 7. And 5 and 7. Can you see that? Then 7 and 6 together, just like you can see. 7 and 6 on the same line. So let's come here, let's connect it. And also 9 and 8 on the same line. How good? Now move again from the next point, 11 and 13 to the SP here. Can you see that? So where it meets the picture plane line, I'll come here and I'll bring this down. So where the line, this is 11 and 13, I'll come to this line of 11 and I'll trace it to meet that point here. So that will be 11.11 there, right? And the same point again, we have 13 also on that same point, right? So if I project where 13 is here, I'm moving here on that same line. So that is 13. So that will be hidden line. So I don't really necessarily have to do that. So I'll just start joining them. So 10 and 11, so mean I'll join 11 to this point, right? Then the next one is 11 and 9. So I don't really have to disturb myself with this, right? 12 and 13, but that will be hidden line. So let me just leave that alone. Now move to the next point again. If I move to this station point here, SP to here, right? So where it meets here, I'll bring it down also. So let's see, we're talking about 17 and 15. So this 17 here. So if I project 17, I'm coming here where it meets here at this point. Can you see that? That will be my 15, my 18, 17 and 15 here. So I have this point, and that will be, this is 17, 15 here. And the next one, 14 and 15. So to get for 15, I'll come here. Is at this point here, 15. So it's hidden line. So I'll just from here just join this, only this to this. I will not bring it down because if I come here as hidden line, and from here to here, I'll take it this way. You can see that. Then the next thing is here also I'll just close it up. Right. Then the next one, I should project 19 and 20. 19 and 20. So where it meets, I'll take it down. So this is where 19 is meeting 19 here. Right. So this is 18. I'll have my 19 here. Then I'll join my 19 and 15 together to this point. Then I'll now join 18 and 19 together here. You can see that. So the rest here I'm not putting is just hidden line. If I should bring it, look the work so cumbersome, but I can just do that. So you see what exactly I'm talking about. This line is hidden here. Here also is hidden here. Then this point, they are all hidden too. Can you see that? And now this line here, you can see them, they are what? They are hidden. This point here. Can you see that? So this is what we talk. So this is the perspective drawing, 1 point perspective drawing of this here, right? This is not necessary. This is just an explanation. This is what you actually need. So if you have found this video helpful, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and also share the video. Thanks for watching.